Okay. Let's see. How is this working? Let's see. Ooh, sounding good. How's now all I need to figure out how to do is setting up the chat. Oh, well let's pop chat out. Let's remove this and add source, screen capture, window capture. I believe that is one moment. One minute. Let's see what I can figure out here, because I feel like I have an idea what I'm doing. Let's see, I don't know what it means when this is red. Like, this is the first time I've ever using XSplit, so don't know necessarily what I'm doing. So 1 minute. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we'll put that there, and it's completely black. What do we press to make sure it's like keeping track? Otherwise, you guys aren't gonna be. But do you guys need to see yourselves? No. Okay. Remove. I said remove. Okay. Now to anyone in the chat, how is this going?
See yourselves? No.
Okay. Remove. I said remove. Okay. Now to make sure this is shared out. What is this labeled as? One moment. Let me check something because I'm concerned that this thing is labeling the stream name wrong. Let's see. Did it not tweet this out? Okay. Huh. I'm trying to make sure I have a good idea what I'm doing before we start anything. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Let's put Mars right around there. Okay, and oh boy, it looks like it's working well. One moment, let me move shop to wait, did I do the right kind of thing? As I said, this is the first time doing a game stream, like really, with the program different than what you usually get. And I don't recall if this has any audio, so sorry if you were looking for that. But okay, then let's have a little fun. Let's make Mars collide with Mars. By the way, the game I'm playing right now is Universe Sandbox 2. So let's put two Marses there, and they collide in a fiery explosion, and they fuse. And as you can see, Mars, this new double Mars, is about 400 degrees. So yeah, kind of hot. Might be getting to the point where stuff starts vaporizing. Okay, well, let's see. It's still smaller than Earth, though. Let's see. But it's something. It's still also a half the size of Venus. However, considerably bigger than Mercury. But you may notice it's not changing necessarily in diameter as much, and it's because it doesn't really do that right away. Like, its density, I believe, stays the same. Actually, it seems to somewhat increase in a way. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Super Mars goes against the Earth, and I believe we've just killed all life on the planet. And that's going to leave a nice looking scar once everything comes to. Why did I choose this game? Because it was something simple to test it out on. And from what I can tell, it seems like it's working well. So we may also, on top of doing video things, we may also do game things in the future. Let's see. And no, you don't just have to do collisions. Just let me get a new thing going. We can also form a solar system if we so please. So let's see. Let's do a random main sequence star. Something called Cust Vesti. And we got a nice yellow thing, which is really on the small end of what a star can be and be functional, given that, as you can see, it is a lot smaller than our sun. See, I can show you this. Oof. Okay, that's gonna be bright. Okay, so let's delete it. And let's put some worlds around it. Now, as long as it's the only thing in the system, everything is going to orbit it. If I say, what's a good star to show? Take this and put it considerably far away, and then we let's just use Jupiter for this. It will either orbit one or the other. If you go far enough away, it's going to orbit both essentially. But let's get rid. I thought I said delete. Oh yeah, let's unpause, and we'll first put let's put Earth. Let's see, where's the habitable zone in this thing? Right around this area, which is a lot smaller than our sun's. See, I can show you. Yeah, it is dwarfed by the thing our sun has around it. Let's see. But yeah, let's take the Earth, and we're gonna put it around the this mark. And in order for it to be habitable, it's got to be around this distance, which is about a 9-day orbit, which is a few times faster than Mercury's orbit. One moment. Let me do something. Do I not have the ability to do that? Watch. Tweet. Okay, I tweeted out a thing to this, so maybe people will stop by and watch me be a nerd for a few hours. But anyway, so as you see, Earth is kind of stable, not too many changes to it. Let's throw a little Mars into the mix, a lot closer. Let's go about this mark. Here it's orbiting about, let's see, a few hours. Yeah, when you're dealing with a star of this size, everything is going to be a lot closer if you want things to function. Oh boy. Gee, earlier I figured out how to run the voice meter. Where is everybody? I don't know. Am I coming in okay for you, Joy of Sorrow? Like, can you hear what I'm saying good? Because I'm not sure if that bongling thing was supposed to be a thing of, hey dude, your audio doesn't sound good. But I don't know. Now let's take Saturn, because I said so, and let's put it at a decent distance. And it is orbiting essentially the same time that it takes Mars to orbit in our solar system. Now we have a functional solar system. As you can see, there is still life on this world. Although you can notice there's a bit of difference with the lights, because it is a little redder than our sun. Too loud? We can deal with too loud. One moment, let me do this. Let's see. Okay, is that better? Or how's this now? Yeah, this is a sim universe type thing. You could do various things. We can do things from make solar systems to blow stuff up to making things collide. And I chose this simply because it's essentially the only game that... It was essentially the simplest thing that I could play on short notice. Maybe tomorrow, if I'm feeling it, maybe we'll do something a little more complicated. A little more volume now. Jeez, the man's picky. Just let's adjust it. Okay, is this any better? No, you can't destroy the Earth with Space Godzilla, sadly. Although, You can take one of these objects and send it at a high enough speed to destroy the Earth. Let's take the Great Pyramid of Giza, because that is literally one of the things you can use in this game. Take aim at the Earth. Let's have it go at a light speed. And let's see what happens. Oh, it missed. Yeah, I guess if it's going this fast, I need to make sure my aim is good. And I'm thinking that missed too. There we go. A nice looking crater, but I'm guessing that wasn't big enough. So maybe we want to have an actual asteroid. Oh, that little asteroid just turned the half of the Earth into a crater. And there's still people living. Let's see. Let's use this object. Is there a porg? No, they don't have living things. We can use Pluto, maybe. That should do a decent thing. And now Earth is insane, and I think I've just knocked it out of its orbit. Dang. Well, you know what? We could, make it get back into its orbit. Now it's going to be entirely too cold for it to support life, unless we want to change that. Is everyone dead yet? Well, if the asteroid impacts didn't do it, I'll imagine being this far away from its host star will. Or maybe not, because Earth is broken here, because it's not cooling down too much. Nor is it very warm. But anyways, we could also do things like mess with solar systems. Let's go to our solar system. And here's ours. It goes all the way out to Sedna. Which is one of the furthest objects in our solar system that's not the orbed cloud. BRB? Okay. Anyways, let's see. What shall we do? Well, How about we do this? Let's make it so that Jupiter is, first off, half the size that it is today. So let's make it 175 mass instead of the 300. And see if anything changes. Because I wasn't sure if that would loosen some of these objects here. These asteroids everywhere. But it seems to have done nothing. Well then, let's go in the other direction. Let's double its mass to 600. And now... Maybe it's pulling... Well, it's probably pulling everything harder. It might also be a case that it's too slow to see what's happening. Also, let's get orbits. Now we're going by months instead of what we were, which helps, like, show well what everything is doing. but still nothing. Alright, let's make it about 20. 20 Jupiters. Oh, or 200. Now it's a star, and everything's getting screwed up. Saturn and a few asteroids have started to orbit Jupiter. One moment. I demand a pause. What? What? Oh, and Earth might be getting... nope, that's not Earth. That's another... What object is this? Oh, Neptune is being tossed into the inner solar system. Yeah, this is how you cause havoc. But anyways, Earth isn't really noticing too much quite yet. But as you can see, a lot of objects are being thrown into the inner solar system now that Jupiter is a star-sized object. And the Sun and Jupiter are now orbiting each other more than they originally did. This is a different way to cause a heck of a lot of havoc. Let's actually slow things down a bit. And... And now... Mars might be being pulled out, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, the inner planets are somewhat more stable. Now we have Saturn orbiting Jupiter. And Earth's temperature is slowly rising. Then again, Jupiter isn't all that hot. Let's increase the temperature to... Oh! That increased the temperature. We just had to calculate everything. And now it's still not rising like I expected to. But now there's a sort of area around Jupiter where life can exist. Let's, however, make it, on par with the sun's temp. So that's 500, and this is over 500. So now we have two extremely hot objects. Let's see, what is orbiting this? Oh, that's just Jupiter. It's, buddy, the sun. This is a new way to cause havoc that you probably haven't heard of. Just increase Jupiter's mass. And what was kicked out? Because, like, when you see this, that means objects are getting kicked out of the system you make. And it seems like Sedna and a few stray comets are getting kicked out. And some objects are being tossed into the inner solar system. Alright. Well, things have gotten considerably more screwy with the system. Do you want to know how we make everything get even screwier? Do ya? Because there's a very, very simple way. Let's increase this to 1,000. Which, in case no one knows, is on par with the sun's mass. Now we have various objects orbiting Jupiter at rapid pace. Oh, and I see that it has started to slow down to make up for things. So we're gonna have to slow things down in order for it to behave itself. Uranus and Neptune have been forced into much wider orbits. And Saturn is probably going to have an interesting time. Let's see what's going on. Am I still going through? Yeah. Sadly, last I checked, there isn't really much in the way of a sound to this game, so that you can't see. Although I don't know what kind of sound there could be with something like this. Oh wait, maybe it helps to actually have audio. Alright. Now we have volume to the game. And let's set up a... go to one of our other things. Let's see... what shall we do? Let's play with the binary pulsar. We have two pulsars essentially orbiting each other. How long is their orbit? About a few minutes. Now, if we speed things up, their distances start to get closer. Not on that level. Now things are orbiting kind of crazy. It looks like one of those things with the pendulum picture. Let's keep going to a couple hours. And this game has strangely haunting music. I don't know. Let's get a different thing. Okay, let's show something where the Earth destroys the Moon. Because the Moon is too close, and as you see, it's getting torn apart. And a few collisions happen. Okay, I see you guys may not be able to hear me as well. Do you hear me better now? Okay, I see you guys may not be able to hear me as well. Oh, now you just heard what was on the desktop. Sorry, I had to make sure everything was working well. How long have we been going? 30 minutes? Okay, let's see. What else can we do on this to show you things? Let's do collisions, and where's the one collision? Oh, they don't have it? Oh. Okay, let's go over galaxies. We're gonna do one galaxy collision, and then we're gonna call it a night. And this is really the only one that I found out how to do because the galaxies aren't quite as much fun as everything else. Now they are slowly getting closer. Let's keep going. This is the Milky Way and Andromeda colliding, by the way. And as you see, the Milky Way gets pulled into Andromeda since it is a little less massive. And then it eventually forms an elliptical thing. Well then. And now we have a more elliptical mess shape. Is there one black hole yet? See? Yep, and it looks like the black holes have merged. So yep, that is this game. So yeah, that was a fun little thing to do. Let's see. We'll probably oh. Yeah, I forgot with the new voice meter setup, everything on the desktop gets heard, so I'm gonna wanna probably figure out how to get around that. Maybe not have voice meter on at all times. Might be something I want to consider doing. Because like this, I probably can get away with not having voice meter. Maybe. I don't know. But, thank you all for stopping by. I know this probably wasn't the best thing in the world, but, yeah, we are going to just call it a night. So, thank you for watching.